I'm Brian Dalton. I'm the writer, director, and creator of the Deity Show. Well, for the first 27 years of my life, I was a Latter-day Saint, a Mormon. I left the church in 1993. Yeah, that's an understatement. My life has changed in some pretty dramatic ways. How has it changed? I guess in general, I'd just say that it's a lot less crazy. For instance, I no longer believe in the golden plates or in reformed Egyptian. I no longer believe that the Hebrews were a white and delightsome people 600 years before Christ. I no longer believe that men who claim to speak for God reveal anything but their own arrogance and self-delusion. I no longer believe in three heavens. I no longer believe in excommunicating historians whose only fault is telling the truth. I no longer believe that I am a literal spirit child of God. I no longer worry about a sip of wine or enjoying a cup of coffee. I no longer believe that when the prophet speaks, the thinking has been done. I no longer believe that we all have a mother in heaven. I no longer believe that God is such a poor communicator that he said horse but meant deer. I no longer believe that a burning in my bosom is any indication of truth or value. I no longer believe that Jesus visited the Americas after his resurrection. I no longer believe that an institution which changes its doctrines as our culture evolves is in any way directed by a transcendent being. I no longer believe that other men understand God better than I do and speak for and or with him on a regular basis. I no longer believe that the Native Americans are Hebrews. I no longer believe that homosexuality is a sin. I no longer believe in secret handshakes, keywords, or new names. I no longer believe in a place called Adam-on-Diamond, nor do I believe that the Garden of Eden was in Jackson County, Missouri. I no longer believe in taking oaths of secrecy. I no longer believe that Jesus and Satan are brothers. I no longer give 10% of my gross income to a multi-billion-dollar corporation. I no longer believe that a stone knife is a good substitute for what the Book of Mormon very specifically calls a steel sword. I no longer believe that black people are black because they fought less valiantly in some war in heaven. I no longer believe that polygamy was ever a divine institution or that God may have many wives. I no longer believe in prophets who taught that there were people on the moon. I no longer believe that God is merely an exalted man with a body of flesh and bone. I no longer believe that women are unqualified or ill-suited for leadership positions in any organization. I no longer believe that God once lived on a planet just as we do now. I no longer believe that there's a God who punishes people by darkening their skin. I no longer believe that an ordinary Egyptian funerary text from the Common Era contains the writings of Father Abraham. I no longer believe that I can become a god with my own universe and planets and people to worship me. I no longer believe in being vicariously baptized for dead people. I no longer believe that our God is merely one God in a potentially infinite series of gods. I no longer believe that dark-skinned people can become light-skinned people by living the Mormon gospel. I no longer wear religiously prescribed underwear, nor do I believe that such a thing protects anyone. I no longer believe that God lives on or near a star or planet named Kolob. I no longer believe that placing one's face in a hat containing a seer stone is a reliable means of translating an ancient language. I no longer believe that my happiness is enhanced by my obedience to other men's ideas of how I should live my life. I'm Brian Dalton. I'm Brian Dalton. I'm a writer. I'm a director. I'm a rational human being. And I'm a Formon. And I'm a Formon. And I'm a Formon.